Fergal, you've won All Irelands and you've been here in Croke Park with Tyrone and all that. But today I have to say, coming back here to colleges, you were like a wee boy at Christmas. You're very excited here.
Yeah, I'm excited, Jerome. It's refreshing, the whole thing, to be honest. And it brings me back to days when you were running about Belfast and I was running about Belfast. And, I didn't even think that the Sigerson Cup would be on view today, but somebody handed me that about an hour ago and it brought me back to 1990. And, have been in the fortunate position to lift it 35 years ago. So it just shows you how young we all are, Jerome.
Well, let's talk first about the achievement, then we'll come to what it means in a minute. But the players who were there and what that moment was like lifting that cup.
It was a super times. University football, as you remember, in the 90s, sort of got the ball rolling again for the county scene. And like there was serious footballers who were coming through in those days. And James McCartan landed down at Queen's as a fresher. And freshers were well able to play their football in those days. Daniel's now alongside myself here all those years later. So there was all the big names in Gaelic football from Ulster, as you remember, Jerome, were heavily involved in Sigerson. And there were some heavy battles between even the northern colleges, as you know, too, and lots of things happened. But listen, it was like a golden era in my head, at least, of college football and county football.
And now when we do look back, I mean, the likes of Jonathan there said, you never forget the boys you played with. You can get involved in the club, you play alongside them, you live with them. What impact has all that had when you look back now, as we are now old men, on your life since then?
Yeah, well, the best impact of it is you have friends throughout, certainly up north, and a couple, big Liam Keneally down in Clare and Galway and stuff. So that's the biggest impact. And, Jarlath touched upon it. You go from being a fresher in the college community to an elder in the college community fairly quickly. So it does shape your life a bit. You run your own club. We had some super older guys who were about Sean O'Neill, Paddy O'Hara, Father Ambrose, Doc Harland, all those guys, Dermot Dowling then, who offered something back to the club. So, it allows you to have a wee environment on your own as students and to mature a bit quicker.
So how did it shape you as a person?
Well, I suppose you're not long to get a committee job. It was my first ever committee job. Not that I haven't done much on committee since. But, it shapes you because you go all in with people you learn to trust and respect, and you go all in for a goal, which is Fitzgibbon, Sigerson or whatever, and you're living with each other. You're right in close quarters, and you soon find the real character in life and what it's about.